last drive, as a matter of fact, but that time they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kendal Fuller. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him?
From the shotgun, it's Heineke. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Abandoned.
Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Well, they convert on third with a gain of 22. Well, we know he can
run on cuts in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Hitting Samuel on the slant. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. This is shaping up to be a really nice look. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming. Of course, here, the first season and first ever regular season game for the Washington Commanders. That name unveiled in a grand reveal back on February 2nd. The franchise opting to keep the burgundy and gold color scheme. Stripe running from front to back. On 3rd down, Heineke. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are.
A little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Between run and pass, but in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. A couple of carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Commanders are on the board here first in the season opener. Settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because
on 2nd down, here's Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackles.
Common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this
to try to keep this series going.
Lawrence going to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. Patterson's kick is good. And they are on the board. But now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. A first down throw for Heineke. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. To throw is Heineke. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man covered
For the field goal last time. See what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it.
Wait. And 3. Lawrence will throw. And able to find Kirk complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Well, looking to throw, Lawrence. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Holding offense.
The umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Lawrence hit and the ball is free. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can push ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Abilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Lawrence hit and the ball is free. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can push ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. And he'll go down.
Receiver on the run.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Only 7 players crossed 1,000 yards rushing last season, and one of
on 1st down, right back to Gibson. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Robinson will try to pick it up. Now they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 3 at the 46-yard line.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on them.
Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They'll run with Etienne. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Etienne. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed.
Or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the slot. Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7. Now Lawrence to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Mr. Davis. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Heineke now looking to throw on first down. Thomas has got it, complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going a little.
A run here for J.D. McKissick. And some room to maneuver. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
They're making it look easy out there.
A handoff for Gibson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll run with Robinson. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. But Charles, you know, for this
Wide receiver position, I know that the slot guy is getting more attention now, but that guy in the perimeter, he makes you go.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. Now Lawrence into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. A lot of bodies there in the middle of the field.
The receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route. Receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at about the pass. And they'll throw again. Heineke over the middle, complete to Samuel. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
To one side or the other and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
Sly able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead here.
Ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Lawrence, this will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Lawrence to Jones for the win goal.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it. And he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said
You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now a 2nd down throw for Heineke. Open man is Samuel, complete. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down. If
Base eater, he just made a great play there.
averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down and close to the goal line at the 1 yard. This offense is going to be backed up deep. What an ideal punt.
And now, this stage of the game, when they need the drive to try and put themselves in a position to win it, you talk about going the long field, the very long field. This could be a 99-yard drive if they're able to accomplish it.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to build.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. ETN up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain that time, but it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. Call it a a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, on 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
At this point of the game, that means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball,
give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful.
Met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Heineke to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And the Commanders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Robinson is in. Touchdown, Washington. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want.
Position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Montez Sweat, the man that
had 5 sacks in 10 games in 2021, limited due to injuries, but still an impressive 21 sacks in his first 3 years in the NFL.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at... And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Benjamin St. Juste. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41. For this defense, CD, that's kind of... They'll go again with Gibson. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. To throw is Heineke. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the defense... On the counter, Gibson. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. The CD always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. We know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress